Are they here yet?
Yeah. There's one.
There's NATO. Where's AAF?
AF's coming.
All right, cool. All right.
A lot of bodies.
Here's the brief. Real simple. So first off, premises, NATO, AAF, Task Force Aegis, prologue campaign to East Wind, which is the default Arma 3 campaign, blah, blah, blah. You're working together to get shit done and hopefully not pissing each other off that could break down relations between the two factions. So probably sharing that laptop 2 missions ago is a bad idea. But regardless, so we know that they have intel on our whereabouts. The AAF, after last week's mission, believe they have pinpointed the mole, and we'll be working on trying to figure out all of his daily routines, but we will get to him in time. For now, more pressing matter has been brought up. One of the AAF's big informants, I have been instructed not to give you his real name, so we're just going to call him Chad. We believe he has been made by the FIA. So, the FIA have been basically operating pretty heavily in the top left area ever since the Sirda outpost fell. So we are going to do this operation in a few different stages. The first stage will be to go to the 2 green-marked locations and reestablish them as fire bases. We'll reestablish the Sirda one. The other one near Galati used to be a base but was abandoned a while ago. In order to establish these bases, if you scroll over to the AAF base, there are 2 green squares, each with a set of logistics vehicles. You just have to bring those in, call me over 50, and I will relay a detachment of AAF units to land over on a Mohawk. If your pilots want to do that, great. If they don't, I can have a different detachment of AAF do it. But otherwise, we'll garrison those 2 spots and reestablish them to help push back FIA intentions. Phase 2 are the green question marks. Thanks to some tech divisions within NATO, we were able to dump the phone records of Chad. And we got 5 different locations where he made calls from. We don't know if he'll be at any of those locations. It's just our best hunch right now because we don't have any other intel to go off of. So those 5 positions need to be reconned out. Galati, Abdira, and then, 3 question marks that are deeper into FIA territory. Now, reminder to pilots, FIA do have access to manpads. They do have a limited number, or at least we believe according to our intel, so if you see guys with manpads, make sure you kill them, and maybe even take the launcher away, because that'll help with their logistics. Also, we know that the FIA are mainly using older weaponry, but they have gathered access to AAF and even some NATO supplies, so you might run into guys that are a bit step up in the field, but they are rare and far between. We also know that there are some additional fucksticks that have some pretty advanced fucking gear in the AO. Breaking down the last mission, we did pinpoint a sniper that was unfortunately able to get out of the AO, so keep your wits up. But your job is simple. Get those 2 fire bases secured. Find our Chad guy. He's a bunny farmer, by the way. That is actually truthful. And, yeah. Find him if you can. Secure him, and then get a chopper to bring him back to the AAF base. Now, we're not using Ace. This is out of character, guys. We're not using Ace, so when you find him, you can release him, and I'll make sure he doesn't run off. He'll just board a chopper and go land at the FIA base. Or, excuse me, AAF base. Any questions on the brief?
How do we set up the bases again?
So to set them up, all you got to do is bring one of the 2 sets of logistics vehicles over to them, and then call me over 50, and I'll either have an AAF or NATO pilot bring about a squad and a half to 2 squads worth of AAF AI, and then they'll, set that base up. But that'll also act as an R&R point for your air VIX and your ground VIX, because we're bringing those logistics up. So again, it's to help you guys.
You say logistic vehicles, do you mean the 6 that are stacked between the 2 Mohawks?
Yeah, so again, there's at 142, 162, there are 2 green squares on the map. Each one of those represent a different set of 3 Vics. So yeah, they're next to the Mohawks. Any other questions? Alright, let's try to get this done in 2 hours, because I know Sniper Wolf has a really awesome op planned at 6:30. So, good luck, guys. Have fun.
Cheers.
What's
Tim.
he doing?
Okay, maybe if I can
Yep.
actually turn off the camera for this.
Alright,
This guy.
Alright.
I'm Alan. Hi. So, there is very clear 2 lines here that we could just take 1 line each. Like, we could take the north and you take the southern line.
Mm-hmm. That's how I designed
Yeah, I
this.
think that's
NATO, AAF, and then if they need support, they can
if
just
you
divert
sort of
units to
kinda
assist
like
each other.
that on global.
So, you know, NATO pushes up this
So
way,
we
AAF
can
pushes
take
up
the
that way.
northern Stuff if you want to grab
Glad they
a
saw that.
set of the supply Vics from our base and basically be in charge of those. And if you have any problems, you can call us, and vice versa.
Alright, do you have any mortar teams?
No, we
Alright.
do not. But we
Okay.
have 2 pilots, so that should be fine.
So, Malin,
Yeah.
for reference, we're driving to Galati with our stuff.
What, sorry?
So we're driving to Galati with our stuff if we're taking the northern side. Alright.
Alright,
Alright,
so
I'll plan us to spearhead from core, and then we'll just push into enemy territory from there. I have 155s on standby. If you want a fire mission, just call over 50,
I got
and
the Greek flag, top left.
I'll arrange it.
Alright. Then yeah, we probably won't be using artillery too much because it's a pain in the ass to get it called in. But
Yeah.
we can communicate. We're friends, right? You guys
Yep.
aren't fucking us over in the back.
So I will also say this, guys, try not to RD towns, because the AF will get mad. But anywhere else is fair game.
What happens if we?
Yeah, I was
what
just about
happens
to
if
say.
AAF parties the town?
Then the FIA get more get more traction with the locals, and you'll fight more
Oh,
dudes.
fuck. Oh, we don't want that. All right.
More bodies. Oh yeah.
So, Malin,
Alright,
convoy wise with the VIX, squads take the logistics vehicles and transports, and fucking Vic
Yep.
crews will just be in our ship.
Yeah, I'll have.
Yeah, so mission 5 is gonna be up here. What I'm thinking is, I'm gonna build a teleporter system, like integrate it in a like a ladder hatch area, and then I can stack a few buildings like in the corner of the map somewhere to you know, make some sort of like bunker thing. So like they have to assault the inside of the mountain.
High Command, AAF Vic crew.
Yeah, send traffic, Vic crew.
Hey, is it possible to get some slack cages on this?
A firm. Can you hit the Y key to pin your position?
It's AAF base, we're just on the T-junction, I've got Zeus ping on bound.
A firm. The Gorgon?
Yep, mate.
Yep, wait one.
Check 50.
How's that for you?
Thank you.
No problem. NATO ground, this is high. If any of your Vic crews need slack cages, let me know. It helps with their survivability. Also, the FIA do have one of the Gorgons with them over here, so, you know, not gonna negate that advantage, because it is a good advantage. But let's see. Now we wait. Now we see how people do things, and right, I did want to, adjust my render settings here. Excellent. And if I set that to low, should be okay. Yep, that gets rid of most of the grass. When I stream, I like to cut out the grass at times because it can make things pretty framey. But this will be a nice little recording, making sure my volume's up on the highest. And from the making of this video, we'll be back on Twitch in, I think, 16, 17 days. So the release of this video would probably be like 16 or 15. Halfway through. It just means that, you know, no more VODs, no more clips. But I will be a lot quicker to get things up on YouTube. At least when it comes to campaigns. I've made a new plan to get things released quicker. And then also, you know, bringing out all the older content and, you know, also some thumbnail making. You know, just making it work. Glitched out unit kek. So they're going to bring that 155 again. Interesting choice. I wouldn't say... Unless they bring it up very close, such as the Dagger Pit and Angry Dinosaur, as I like to call it, the rounds are going to take too long to hit positions if I'm moving units around QRF style. Or... you know, because I'm thinking about it, like, for the two towns, it's going to be hard to use. For the fire bases, they definitely won't want to use it, but the second half where we get up to this area... could be useful. It's just they don't want to shell an area, because if they kill Chad, bad things are going to happen. Very bad things are going to happen. I'm also waiting to see if they deploy a drone, because if they deploy a drone, I will have to panic garrison the entire AO, but if they don't, then I can tier it. And what I mean by tiering is, if you notice, I only have the first line of stuff garrisoned, all the way up to this little camp. And then some utility stuff in the back. AAF just pinged me. Other updates, I did check that these vehicles, for whatever reason, they do have radios, so I made sure to switch their faction side to Blue 4, so they can communicate with each other. But digressing back to what I was saying, I don't have these, like, back areas garrisoned, because I don't need it. And then I've got, you know, 2 Gorgons in reserve that I might throw in. It'll, depend on the situation. Nothing's stopping them from bringing that up to one of the fire bases after they bring the logistics vehicles up and then just peppering this AO. They could do that, it's just they risk killing the HVI. Because I've also been very, at least for this campaign, I haven't always put my stuff down on intel markers. This one's an exception because he has a cell phone, and it's, you know, he's made calls in this location, because this is supposed to be like a little vehicle depot. But... you know, that's a vehicle depot. This is a little ammunition cache to kind of show that they have access to the syndicate weaponry, so AKs and shit. This turret is not aligned to where I want it to be. And they have access to an auto turret because I'm slowly scaling up, you know, access to what the FIA has. Because, you know, we know after playing East Wind that, you know, CTRG, which is a spec op element of NATO, is helping them out. So they're not bringing the logistics vehicles with them. Instead, they're bringing one of the base copies. That's fine. Alright, it'll just make things a little more confusing for Met Base, but that's okay. As long as they bring one of the sets of logistics vehicles, I'm not going to be anal about it. I just don't want them to get confused, because, honestly, they will get confused. But yeah, AOs are pretty simple. Sirta, we do have the Slat Cage Gorgon. Both helipads, by the way, I did put vehicles on them to kind of deny that. I got guys with shotguns in here just to be a dick. And then I've got, you know, a tower of units. Some guys working on getting fuel out if, excuse me, if the initial attack in Sirta fails, I will pull out these fuel Vics. It just added resources. Based on how the battles are doing, I'm kind of using like a pseudo-currency system
we're moving out
to upgrade FIA weaponry. So it's all based off of what happens mission per mission. But I was planning to do a full upgrade to AKs and stuff. But because
Copy, I suggest taking the teleport pole so you don't have to drive that whole way.
Hey, from High Command, will we be able to get our vehicles teleported to that position?
This is high. I'd prefer we don't cheese it with the poles, but
Copy, we'll convoy it.
thank you. Yeah, so it's one of those balance things. Like the AAF, they have weaker gear, but they're a little closer to the AOs, you know, stuff like that. Looks like they're bringing up their own jet as well. Interesting. Yep, and they're bringing the A-10. So yeah, definitely superior firepower going up today. But as I was saying, since the AAF objective, they let none of the crates get out. They like even blew up the one that flew away
NATO,
or
this is
drove
Alpha.
away. So I didn't upgrade all the
go
weapons
ahead.
I wanted for the squads.
I was looking for NATO ground command, not AAF.
Well, why the hell are you on 50?
50 should be
NATO
reachable to
ground
both.
down.
Okay.
NATO ground to ground is 50 at 2.
This is high. I just want to be clear. I want both ground commands on 50 so I can talk to them, so I don't have to config multiple radios over.
Yeah, we're on here. Don't worry.
Yep,
Okay.
we're here.
So, we got this patrol going. Again, we're not really here to take the town. We're here just to, you know, take supplies so we can, you know, upgrade guns and keep this fire base. So, some other intel, which I didn't give in the brief, is the AAF leader, which, by the way, we'll do in 2 missions. It concerns this area will be an interesting spot. But he is getting different intel now. So these guys have no idea that this assault's coming. That's why they're here in such kind of a small garrison. They're here more as a utility thing because the FIA is trying to push their influence up to places like Orino and maybe Angry Dinosaur. So they're kind of setting that up, and they're thinking that the AAF is going to go do like a police action down here. There's Falcon taking off. Frostbite is going through. And again, we've already seen this in the past, but if NATO wants to bring their stuff up quicker, they could just, you know, bring it up with air support. And then leave, like, the RDVIC to drive if it needs to. But there's a lot of things at play here, and I don't always tell the player base. I'll say it on the stream, though. That has stuff going on. So yeah, this is mission 4, Poseidon's Trident, of the 12 mission campaign. So after this, we'll be through, Act 1 doesn't actually end till mission 5. Act 2 begins with mission 6. And then I would say Act 3 doesn't begin till mission 10. Because Act 3 starts getting a little crazy. Because, you know, CSAT's going to get involved. Because, of course, CSAT's going to get involved. But there might also be some additional aggressive actors. I've been thinking maybe I'll get some Spetsnaz involved, but it'll be a last-minute add-on. But like I was saying earlier, now that I know how to do some teleporter stuff by building it into the map, I'm probably going to make this mountain into a much larger base. Because for mission 5, the listening post, it's just, yeah, I have it as assault listening post and then defend a friendly fob. But depending on time, we might turn that into attacking that entire area. That's what I was thinking. Hit this small position, fortify the hell out of it, and then hit that spot. But now it just might become, you know, hit the surface and then breach inside and then go from there, you know? That could work. So it looks like they're possibly gearing to fly in. They've got that vehicle set up. They've got that Vic. I wonder if they have people loaded in the back. It looks like they do based on that symbol. So yeah, they'll have 1 squad driven in, 1 squad flown in. But the AAF are almost within their objective. That's cool to see. Now, again, there's not really much up here to stop them.
Understood.
I do have this turret right here. Also, you can hear those vehicles coming, even from all the way up here. Hot damn. Yeah, I might whiff some AT shots by him. And it looks like Skelly's pulling his Vic back. Falcon's also flying defensive over in the middle. We'll see how things go. They're calling call sign Angry Dinosaur for their artillery. They're bringing the recon Nix. Interesting. That's meant to be like a resupply vehicle. So I'm surprised they're bringing that, even though they brought their
This is
ammo
NATO
Vic,
ground command.
which has extra stuff. This is high, send traffic.
We had a disconnect from our platoon medic. I'm gonna hop up and grab someone.
Affirm. So he's already firing. He's firing at the off-road. Sure, that thing's gonna fuck off. Yeah, so they're about to click out. Whiff that shot. So they're gonna stay down. Where are they firing? They're firing up here. Yeah, so that guy's gonna get the fuck down. Try to dismount him. Oh, well, that happened. So, wow, it looks like fucking Ricochet killed a dude all the way back here. Hot damn. So I'm gonna send that Vic over. Yeah, he should take the road and go around. So infantry are dismounting, Gorgon's taking cover. I'm going to try to put that AT Vic up there to cover it. Looks like they're trying to maneuver logistics Vics over here on this side. Very smart. They are trying to snipe. So I'm just whiffing HE at him. So yeah, this is a veteran crew. It's fucking Sniper Wolf, Azariah, and Pogo driving. So I will have to intentionally, and they have a slat cage too. So I am honestly probably not going to be able to kill those guys. And you are the most retarded Vic driver ever. I told you to go down here. So looks like they're trading Granite out for Havoc Dan, another T3. Not a bad call. But yeah, I'm trying to send that Vic around back there. We're going to kind of switch positions here. Just kind of get them changed out so they fuck off from that position. Now, what I could do, because again, this is the main focus, I could have some QRF
Can you
deploy.
hear me now?
Last call sign, good check. I can put these guys in a staggered column. Have them kind of cut off on the rear. So they just snipe that dude. But yeah, like I said, veteran crew. I'm not going to be able to do anything. Yeah, so I'm having these guys pull back. But yeah, with thermals, that thing has such a crazy range. Have that Vic pulled around. Maybe she'll engage, maybe she won't.
This is Delta Team Lead on 50. Anyone on it?
Good check, last call sign.
Andrews is getting issues with the radio, so I'm trying to relay anything.
Hey, firm. Thank you for stepping up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put myself right here, hide myself so I don't get shot, and put myself to whisper. So yeah, my Vic got sniped by dudes back here, by the 50 cal turret off of that. So that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping he'd get a lick in or two, but you know, FIA sometimes don't want to engage. So I've got one squad pushing up on that angle. I am going to pull another squad of people. I did hear Andrews on the radio earlier too, so I don't know what to make of that. But I'm gonna say these guys are gonna call for reinforcements from in here as well, and they'll eventually come back up to this base. So NATO is also starting to deploy. And they've got that pilot just chilling there. I don't know what his intentions are, though. Oh yeah, we can hear that Vic from here, so I'm gonna have these guys go seek and destroy that position. Yeah, as they get closer, because they were coming over to cut these guys off, but they've already moved into the town. Kind of showing this town is not clear. About to say, you better have not just gotten out your fucking binos. Now we're having fun. No backblast in vanilla. I'm gonna get this guy out. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I just blew my friendly up. Hey, buddy. Get good. Whoo! Sweet mama, how am I still alive? Yep, so these guys are pulling back from that position. Good. And yeah, the medic was shot. But yeah, stalling him out with just these few units. And NATO's still over here. Yeah. What was that?
Yeah.
Good.
stairs.
Was one of them on the balcony?
Yeah. Oh, cover me, I'm gonna drag him inside. Agreed.
We can hear him locally.
Let's go ahead, clear upstairs, then we'll grab heroes.
Are you guys gonna pick me up or just let me lay here on the stairs?
Shut your mouth.
Quite a few down.
How there is someone behind you. I'm not sure if that was friendly or enemy. We have cleared the building.
We're clear up here. Grenade, 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 grenade. Behind you, Alex.
One at a time. Yep, so they got those guys cleared. Wolf looks like they pulled the Vic back. Yeah, minimal damage. Direct hit, minimal fucking
Still up,
damage.
Alex? How much you make? Hey guys, we got contacts up the stairs in this building.
Go up the stairs?
Upstairs.
Come on, Nardo.
I'm picking you up.
No,
Nigel,
get
can
Fabbit
someone
first.
help me,
Fuck me,
please?
get Fabbit.
I didn't realize.
I'm waiting for
I'm
that.
going.
Oh, they got me.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
You right?
Be advised, we are en route to
I think our friend is
the
wearing
town of Core. We'll update when we get there.
Yeah, so they grabbed one of the things logistics fix, and they're moving out.
Galati.
Clear the upstairs area of the building.
Charlie back on that.
All right, so spawn. I'm gonna throw some smokes
we
here.
Ended up on a, we ended up on
In
a
front of us.
hotbed by the cold Vic mark.
Balcony up there.
You all down?
Let's see if
We're
I can
all
go
good
steal
now.
that truck.
Who's down?
And let's
Hey,
see if I can do a dumbass infantry
Charlie,
charge.
we're gonna have to hard clear this and spread out. We're gonna have to hold this town.
Hey, firm.
A-firm.
This is clear.
Hello. Hero.
This building's
Should
clear.
we check upstairs?
There was somebody
Swing
up.
them around.
Go check the stairs, come on. Go up.
Yes, up this building.
Go
I
up.
He
Go
showed me
with
from there.
me.
Get the fuck up.
Clear.
Other building.
Hello. Hello.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You are.
Building's clear.
No, that is
Here, one
on
fun.
the floor above.
I'm gonna take this scope.
in the fucking driver's seat.
Jack clear.
Should have brought more mags.
God,
the game is
dumbasses.
asking me to purchase DLC. How lovely.
Oh, did you
We
pick
might
up the
have
promise?
to be reactive, so
Oh wait, I can take the scope, thankfully.
get ready to shift. I'm going to get some Zeus elevation so I can get eyes around town.
So they just fucked that Vic.
Drop south. No, south.
Charlie, go ahead. Charlie, go ahead.
Got blown up with a grenade.
Gotcha.
Minimal training. NATO is, I want to say, a few mics away from their objective. This drone way up in the air, so I'm not going to be able to see that.
Shots from the south.
Let's spread out a bit so we don't get caught by a grenade.
Where's that off-road?
I got more moving down the street.
She had to have been engaged somewhere. I don't even see her on my map anymore, going in circles, you know?
Yeah, I'm sorry, can I move?
Bagging.
So I'm gonna pull these guys over here. That entire group was engaged.
Please? Who's? Maybe?
Town is apparently not very clear. Over.
Lolo, I got ordered out.
Oh, here's my off-road.
Just around the corner.
If you want to drag him around the building.
Damn, that guy in the fucking Euro hut just oofed my ass. Van Corum, good security. I'm gonna pretend he doesn't, I don't know he's there. I'm just going in here to heal.
Charlie, get in hard cover if you can.
Woo! Marksmanship beats sprays. Demachus, player, teleport. Demachus to Blue Fabbit.
Go for it.
Because he's right there. Yep, so it looks like these guys secured, hitting all of them.
Keep an eye on that techie guy so it doesn't get manned again.
Or better yet, move it.
I've got eyes on that technical. I mean, we could repurpose it.
No.
You mean yoink it and use it as our own?
Bingo.
We're not gonna repurpose that.
Not the best idea to do that, because...
I have RPG. Found it on one
Use
of the
a
bodies.
grenade. A grenade will do fine. Save RPG for armor.
Alright.
You keep pushing.
Ah! It's gonna get more difficult when I have the second AO to manage.
Am I good to move up from my little pillbox position?
I saw those bullets start falling. I'm like, fuck that. Need to switch to cannon.
Go ahead.
Oh, shit, there goes my turret.
Grid 092193. Marker abandoned red pickup. That position is occupied.
Yeah, so they see it as
Copy
red.
that. Thank you for the heads up.
But yeah, I am probably gonna have to start garrisoning stuff here, so let me...
Get the fuck out of me.
Get all this stuff sorted. This will be like a 55 spread.
Come on, guys, go north.
There we go,
I'll hold
150.
position until you guys are past me. I'll cover you.
Come on, metalize that.
Cars.
Lake.
Oh, come on.
Lake, guys, just move. I've got you covered.
How did I? Who's by the technical?
Technical's gone boom by.
Yeah, and I managed to kill somebody with it. We set it over the thing.
Oh look, another technical.
Alright, so Blue 4 is gonna start moving into enemy territory. Oh yeah, they're suppressing that position.
Okay, Charlie, we see that building up there on the north. We're gonna go there.
Blue, shall I just hold position until they've got Alex up?
Go. Go. He's up. No
Set up
idea
that
how he
next
got
camp.
That, but he's up.
I'm not sure either.
Arma works.
At least some of the bodies back there.
Check this for intel. Anything anywhere near it?
North of the church, guys, up that hill.
All right, 4:43.
No, nothing.
So we're gonna have like 80 minutes of just pure combat. TP to Zope. Yeah, you look for those green lines. That also helps you sort people. Player. There we go. So it was that vehicle. I win some, I lose some. It's because they're attached to Andrewsa, so it was a little confusing. But that's okay. So I'm gonna grab some AAF squads here. Or FIA with AAF gear, excuse me. And just set them to patrol. We want to use the low ground to our advantage. Now it looks like they are moving on from this position. They're moving up to garrison this building. I'm gonna... So I see the Gorgons over there. Oh shit, they actually got me in the head. Requesting TP to Zope, Echo at next stop /DC. Tumbleweed. Alright. Something hella stupid. Well, that didn't work. I was hoping he would, So that went a lot better in my head.
Yeah.
He's just standing there. I set him to fucking max difficulty, and he's like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, with that smoke on the horizon and shit, this guy's gonna pull back to right here.
Shit right there, my friends.
Hey, Az, you might be able to pull up to that rock to the direct west. And
These guys are up right here, moving in. Yep, so they are garrisoning him. They're at the northern point at Angry Dino.
Was someone kind enough to bring up Charlie Bit?
And I need to start setting up that position.
Say again, Graham.
Bancroft?
Bankroll.
Affirmed.
Yo.
Give me a second, I'm gonna have something for you here in a second if he lets me do. I'm gonna put you on these rocks right here watching that base.
Okay, that's interesting.
Just prepare to move, he might not let me do it.
Prove that Lexi was so strong.
Hey, Fabit.
I see. Get your ass out here.
Never mind.
What the fuck?
10-4.
Boy.
Alright
Anyone
guys,
wanna
we're going
ride?
back to the deck. We are walking
Push off contacts to the south.
southeast.
It's Bravo, you want us to load up in the Gorgon?
Alright, so it is starting to get a little framey, so we're gonna delete everything behind them in terms of bodies.
This was the last piss break we get for the next hour, so I hope you enjoyed it.
We can hear those Vics coming. They're bringing up an off-road, I guess, for transport. Have that AT guy ready to go. Yeah, so they're bringing infantry up, that's why. Meanwhile, NATO finally starting to push up. I'm not going to bring that much QRF on NATO's exact pause because of stuff. And I'm going to get this last camp also garrisoned real quick before the combat starts. Get that guy on the 50. All right. Oh, damn, we got both of those guys. Thought he had line of sight on him, but he did not. Now that Vic is going up support. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try to pull that Gorgon away because he's getting lasered. He's gonna go towards where he saw that A-10. Yeah, so that turret got absolutely oofed. Trying to see if they're trying to lock ordnance here. Yep. There's the cook-off from the Gorgon, but I'll be using my 2 QRF Gorgons as needed. Make him wave the fuck off. That's... Oh, it actually did do a little bit of damage to him, but yeah, I was hoping to disable that camera.
Negative, we're following.
How effective was that? Okay.
Okay, then Marshall, if you can see contacts in the battle.
Didn't realize that shell would kill them all. Oh, it's because they were dicking around with the laptop.
This is Bravo. Our
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, there was a guy west of the compound. I just saw him. We all dead.
Yeah. Squad wide. We got a medic incoming.
Oof.
We have a medic 300 meters away.
Yeah.
That's what me.
Alright, so Cyrodium's starting a timer to get stuff pulled around. So we're gonna branch away from that hot mic.
Oh, he's a
Keep pushing up. Pushing.
Nick's pulling around. Naturally, he didn't do shit. Swim away, Fugu fish! Swim away! Nemesis got hit from that. Yeah, both of those vehicles are on fire.
Okay.
And I think at this point... we're gonna start sending some of the I'm gonna send both, actually.
Copy. Bravo to ground, we have contacts to the west. To our northeast.
We got Gorgons pulling in.
NATO ground AAF.
Go ahead.
How goes your assault?
Cleared out Galati, currently clearing our base, and we're moving the Logivics to it as we speak.
Copy that. Be advised, we've engaged contact in the town of Stipa.
So I am using HE pretty heavily here. That chopper came by, it pulled back. Wolf was in the back of the bit doing I do not know what.
Kalen's down as well. I'm gonna try and run someplace safe.
Pop smoke so you can break contact with the enemy.
Yep, that's the plan.
Wonder what caused this wipe. I wasn't here for it. Probably the machine gunner. But otherwise, I will have one squad of QRF I'm going to pull from the north. Shotgun, I aimed a little too low there.
Ems is down over here to the south. That's Andruza.
and they got that pretty well. Alright, that position's secure. I'm gonna start basically sending up my QRF here. Delete that group of bodies, delete that guy. But yeah, bonus laptop. Keck, it was thrown back here. I love this thing.
AAF to high. AAF to high.
This is high, send traffic AAF.
Copy. Be advised we have cleared and contained the easternmost FOB. If you would like to send a squad over from our airbase, please.
Affirm. Break. Are you having one of your pilots take them, or am I sending them with a Mohawk?
If you'd be so kind to send them with a Mohawk, that'd be great.
Affirm. I will do my best. Out.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Hostile Gorgon. Gun might have just gotten disabled there. That AT was a miss. Woo! And there we go. I do not mess around on these ops. Alright, let me set up their QRF. Meanwhile, looking at how these guys are doing, they have more or less taken this position, dealing with the straggler squirters in Sirda. Their Gorgon's coming up. Let me see if I can quickly get this aircraft set up here. So, helicopter, Mohawk. These guys have to careless hold fire. AAF infantry will have a weapon squad with a rifle squad. Excellent. I'm gonna copy paste this template. Transport unload. And then after you're done with that, go over there. Meanwhile, looking back to NATO. Oh, they took that out easy. Fuck. Shh. 3 bullets left in the mag. Let's pop a grenade out. Now to be sneaky. AF ground, this is high, be advised. Friendly forces are going to be landing just southeast of Galati, and they will hoof it up to the mountaintop, over.
Copy. Would you like us to hold the FOB during that time, or just go when they land?
I would say, based on they're about to land, give it like 1 mic and then proceed with your assault, over.
Copy that, thank you.
Yes, logistics fix are coming in as well. They're going to gear them up over there. And I'm trying to use these camps as retreat points. Yeah, this squad of infantry was supposed to get up here forever ago. So this guy, I'm gonna pull him back to over here because he got an aircraft kill. Looks like Skelly just took an aircraft. TP to Nemesis, that would be up here. A lot of NATO crashes today. So let's see, Nemesis. Is that Tempestal? Yeah, it is. Okay. Tempestal, QRST. So many names, you know. Yeah, so I'm just going to recycle this point when they tell me to land. We're going to probably land back there. So you can hear those planes in the air. Let's see, 504. Easy. AAF ground, this is High. Be advised, boots are passing through Galati now. You're clear to start moving out from that fire base. How copy?
Copy that. We're going to hold here for a second. We're taking contact currently.
Affirm. Out. This guy's stuck. Nope, he's just an idiot. Yeah, I would recommend backing that bitch up. I'm also gonna go ahead and send these guys up. But yeah, they're deploying their drones up. And those FIA guys should be moving out, or excuse me, AAF. God, I keep getting their names wrong. So I'm gonna get this guy up and start suppressing that hilltop. Ah, the right-click glitch. One of the very banes of my existence. There we go. Not like it helps, right? So what'd you say that is? Let's see. Using our handy-dandy built-in rangefinder, I'm going to guess 800 meters. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh! I made Daddy Sniper Wolf mad. Woo! Oh god, that just... He just blew his head off! Holy shit! Alrighty. Yep, so they know there's shit down here. They're reconning that specific point. Civ flatbed. Got a question mark by it. This is just Chad's bunny farm. And then, you know, Sergeant Fluffers trying to liberate his people. Good joke, right? So what did we learn?
Ah.
What did we learn?
the very tip of the cannon is glitchy, and I should never stand on it.
Correct! I didn't even kill you off! That was like, amazing. So yeah, you almost armored your Vic too. Great! Anyway, bye!
Goodbye.
Oh my god, that was beautiful. No. Alright, so basically that position will be added next time. Tin is pulling back. I don't think he notices.
Pickup trucks inbound from southwest. Send.
I was gonna do an all-state joke, but... Oh.
Send traffic.
Well, okay, I thought that would be funnier, but good for 10. Denying my ambush.
Copy, stand by. One time's technical disabled.
Alright, so they're pushing a squad up here. Liru, can you teleport to Devincer, please? Mutombo camera. Mutombo. There we go. Oh, guess not.
NATO ground to high.
This is high. Send traffic, NATO ground.
Be advised, Serta FOB is cleared of hostiles. You're clear to move in the AAF.
Affirmed. Sending Bert now. Be advised, he will come exactly at grid ref 088175 south of Sirta and drop off about 16 dudes. Once I give you the go-ahead, you are clear to continue on with your AO. Out.
Copy that.
Alrighty. So, 5:11. Got about an hour left of game time. I'll have to make debrief quick. Otherwise, it's got cleared up pretty well. I think it's time we play with this dude again. Ah! Oh, he just lost connection again. Hide him in this bush. Oh, damn, that was right on Commissar Wombat. Body armor took it, though. The RGN grenades get good distance, but they suck in terms of, actual killing potential. We're gonna do a transport unload. And then have that guy RT be technically to that airbase, not to the enemy territory, but yeah, you get the point. Ah, Rigby took off before spinning his engines up. That's always a classic. Yeah, so these dudes got shot to shit, so I'll go ahead. Delete. And get rid of them. And of course, we still have a few guys kind of out and about. AI just being slow. I always like throwing curveballs. So that fire is coming in from these guys.
And is anyone else alive?
Nope.
Hey,
He's down.
we got a couple of dudes down, but we should be fine now.
TP to Devincer, and Devincer would be up here. So map. Oh, we don't want to do that. That's I've made that mistake twice in my Zeusing career, teleporting the entire side. Yeah, those guys are now clear.
Motherfucker.
Thank you.
Alright. NATO ground, this is high. Be advised, AAF are boots on the ground. You're clear to start moving out to take care of the rest of the objectives at this time. Over.
NATO ground copies.
Divert for... kind of divert them to a bunch of different spots, so you know you have 2 fire teams and an 8-man team. So, going back to here, keeping up with body cleanup. Naturally, this guy needs to be inspecting this laptop with great accuracy. Ah, damn it, no, he won't look at it. Come on. Yes. God, you are just hopeless. Here. Now, you're probably wondering, why is the Zeus, who's supposed to be managing the mission, focusing on a laptop? And the answer is, fuck you. Nah, JK. I shouldn't be doing that. Just like Rusky shouldn't be breaching this building by himself. So he's going to learn the hard way. This is a guy named Rusky. Rusky breaches buildings by himself that are full of enemies. Don't be like Rusky.
Be advised, we have new
Hi, this is AAF.
You're dead. Be quiet.
Hi, this is AAF.
This is Hi, send traffic AAF.
Be advised, I'm bringing 1 guy in for Bravo squad in my team.
Affirm. Thank you for letting me know. So a few guys have flanked around. Not gonna lie, LMG boy would be better. That was a little meta for me to do, immediately looking to that corner. Sorry, force to habit. Damn, I got dropped and they did not go down. Good for them. So yeah, NATO's gonna, or excuse me, the FIA are gonna follow their tracks here. Yep, they're getting engaged. So yeah, I had these ropes right there because I had a marksman on the rooftop of that building. Those guys are breaching around. So now these guys kind of hone in on this location here. And I'm going to put myself over here in case they find fluffers. So yeah, another IED factory in here. Curious to see what he's shooting at. Possibly that guy. Looks like they killed my one AA guy over there. I've only got one other AA guy left for this AO. Nah, tactically it would be best if we keep them coming up from that angle. These guys dealt with those guys on the rear. Alright. Get rid of those bodies. AAF garrisons are in place. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hold up. Hey, Sarge, check this out!
Better not blow up. Better not blow up.
Checking for emails.
Ah. Say that I'm not as aroused as I should be.
Well, that's disappointing.
I was getting to first person. What kind of camouflage is that? Is that Pakistan or is it Free Colour Desert? There's a bit of yellow in there, a bit of white, a bit of
I
brown.
don't know. I commissioned that thing so fucking long ago.
Commissioned it?
Yeah. Long story. It's on a pillow. Anyway, I'm out.
Yeah.
Trying to do a pincer tactic there.
Suppressing.
Got him pinned if somebody wants to fucking plank up and start assaulting. Or not.
Northwest now? Nope, north.
Yeah, let's see if someone...
Or north, northwest.
Doesn't look like it.
Should we make a break to the next compound once it seems we're relatively?
We're waiting for ground to move up and look at possible intel.
Are we taking more contacts or should we call it clear?
Contacts are called northwest.
New join, insert by bird.
Contacts northeast.
We also got some contacts to our north, I mean southeast.
Well, can you get the fucking ground command to ask the UAV operator to let us know where these guys are?
They were northeast, not
Needed.
northwest.
Last call sign, say again.
Is the building clear?
Wait, do not enter the building.
Go all the way.
Whew. Yep, so Skelly's gonna go back, pick him up.
Off the stairway. Get off the stairway.
But yeah, I'm really mastering how to use less units to make the ops less
Single guy
laggy.
to the left of the stairway.
That smoke grenade was kind of dumb, but I could place an explosive to actually just blow this up.
No. Stop talking.
Or satchels.
Well, if they do that, I'm gonna kill people off.
We don't have base grenade going. Right. Need them.
I found him. We also got order down here. Hey, Endemicus! Stabilize Demicus.
You
Hey,
clear the
Lane.
building yet?
Working on it.
Lane, come back to
Building clear.
Alright, let's move up a large force.
Well, that's why I was smoking room up here, so you couldn't see, so I could toss some nades up here. You couldn't die.
Someone drag these folks off the stairs.
Yeah, large force coming in.
Alpha was throwing grenades inside a building that we decided to vape due to... Oh...
Who did I
use your imagination.
You grab John D.
It was necessary to vape it, and it wasn't to be meanie.
Oh, hey, dude, got sniped as well. Nice.
Bullshit. Stuck with a release option here, and it's pissing me off.
One's there, boy.
Just gonna copy paste them because I want them to run up there.
That fucking happens.
That came out wrong.
It can't touch you.
So I actually can't find where the vehicles are. They might have been intercepted. The fuel Vics? Yep, they were intercepted right there. Nice.
Gordon up here.
Can't touch.
Is his weapons up for anybody else too?
Oh, I got it for a sec. There we go. I have to be on the same
firing
step
around
as you.
corners took out most of my squad, and so I popped a bunch of smoke inside it and tossed a bunch of grenades up there.
Up now? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pre-fire, but cute of you to assume.
I hear shenanigans. I hear shenanigans. I hear Liru. I mean shenanigans.
Yeah.
It'd be so fun to watch
Those
our
are
squad
mighty
get wiped.
shenanigans.
Lovely.
No, that's dead.
Is it empty? Is it empty? Take it. God, it has an inventory.
Is
that
this
grenades?
corpse living?
That guy's in the wall.
Hey guys, rearm if you need.
Maybe I did pre-fire. I don't know. I'm an asshole. I saw movement, so I shoot.
He's already got that scope.
So those guys are being retarded. Otherwise, let's see. Let's do some more body deletion here. Take care of all that. Take care of this. Take care of that. And let's get back to the action. So yeah, they heavily smoked this spot. Yeah, so Havoc got out, shot me. That's fair. So, teleporting over here, let's see, about 30 minutes left. Yeah, they're going to hit that spot within the last 30 minutes.
I'll drag him. Give me a second.
Bravo copies. We're pushing past Alpha's location now.
Shots northeast.
Releasing. I need to treat myself.
Say again, I missed your last.
More destroyed.
Yeah, in the bushes.
Copy. Pushing east, clearing out mortar position.
And they gotta be careful with HE, because if they don't get Shad...
Alright, we're gonna be pushing east, clearing out mortar position, and then continuing on to objectives.
Wise, I now need to...
East
Alpha card.
attach myself so I can speak locally. But yeah, we'll, tell him to keep his head down. So, with all that going, let's get rid of the bodies behind them. They didn't find Fluffers. Fluffer was so close, yet so far. Master of disguise. I don't even know where this guy was firing from. Whoop! Yeah, he got oofed pretty bad. Alright. So yeah, they blew the cache. Nice. Be aware there's an A-10 in the air. That's a friendly A-10, my dudes.
AAF to NATO.
Grenades landing up here, getting a few casualties.
Send for NATO.
Just to confirm, you guys have an A-10 in the air, correct?
I would hope the FIA doesn't have an A-10, otherwise, it's gonna be some messy shit. Ooh! Holy fuck! That AI just... Wow! That wasn't even me! Nice, Mr. AI! You have eliminated 3 AAF dudes. Pretty incredible. It's a good feat, if I say so myself. AT now firing up there. Trying to hit the vehicle. Whew. NATO is now moving up. I'm going to set up some units to try to send a stall.
NATO ground to AAF.
Go ahead.
Are you in need of any support at your position? My drone commander is worried.
NATO, we're basically fucking shit up.
Copy that.
Do not worry, if we need support, we can call our own before calling yours.
Hey, firm.
vehicle to go up there. And let's see. Let's get an FIA AAF team in here. Let's also send some units from the rear. I gotta really be careful with those grenades.
Get them up.
Might have got. No, Rick was hit by a friendly. That was Dare poking me.
Contact 222.
Hey, I got a captain inside this garage here.
Is that how doors work?
Don't block the doorway.
Sup?
Stop.
Secured.
Oh my god. Swimsuit boy.
AAF to NATO.
Send it.
Wait.
Be advised we have located the HVT
Yes, sir,
at
we'll
our
go
final
we'll be out of here in
objective.
no time. You want me to release him?
Copy
No,
that.
not yet, not yet. Not yet. Iceberg, sit rep.
He's down.
Be advised Alpha squad lead is down.
Oh yeah, they're firing up here. Mox was putting AT shells down there. Nice. Now we're hearing 50 firing off. Got 2 of them. Make that 3. Make that 4. Static defensive weapons. K-Man is gonna have a lot of medical duties.
We got incoming west. Get on a position.
Everybody get west.
Whoop! Shot in the back.
Oh, poor lad. Right.
Now I don't mean to push you guys, but they got a lot of dudes here, and I recommend we fuck off quickly.
Squad lead.
Oh, and one more thing.
Lots of hostiles.
Fucking, I've been traveling around. There's a place just, west. No, wait, no, east. Yeah, it would be east of the dump. There's a few buildings east of the dump. They brought in all these, like, futuristic-looking AKs.
Lots of futuristic-looking AKs. Intel coming from.
I mean, I've been there. They got them all in boxes. They even got a fucking, like, they got something from this one guy, a shady motherfucker who was white though.
Shady motherfucker.
I'm right here.
They got, fucking, you know, like those 50 cal turrets. They got one that moves on its own.
Alright, they got what that moves on its own?
Like, you know those 50 cal turrets?
Shut up.
Guys taking fire.
Get in.
Are we releasing
Right, we're gonna transport you out of here.
Alright.
You know, patience for a moment.
Yep.
Outside the building, the other squads will form the first line of defense for the second.
Do you know where the dump is? Can you tell me where the dump is?
I don't have a map on me, man. I'm sorry.
Alright, can you, like, do it in reference to landmarks?
It's like the center of FIA territory on the top left of the map, just a little north of it.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
where
yeah,
it
I
is.
see it, I see it.
It's just to the east. Is that my ride?
Yeah, back here.
Alright, can you untie me?
Hey, Malik.
Oh, it takes
Here, I'll get my squad to go check that out.
Yeah, they got like nylon ropes and you're blindfolded. Thanks. Alright. Fuck, 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 fuck. Alright. Cool. Sorry, I just had to do something real quick. Whew! Fuck that guy in particular, right? Wow, Cam was actually able to medic them back up, and they were able to take everything down.
Send.
Be advised, we're going to be sending one of our squads over in 2 off-roads. We believe there may be some intel at your final objective, but we want to be able to see.
Copy that. Stand by. What will be your entrance vector?
We'll be coming from our
So I was
final
actually about to
objective.
send some,
They will be on your C-tab if you need to PID. I believe all of you guys do have them.
Copy that.
let's see, FIA cars. Now, do we do the nasty boy? Cars. Yeah, let's get out the not NATO, but HMG. FIA, we're just gonna take 2. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Everyone get in the back. Get out, I'm driving.
It's like the last little bit of what I got. I gotta watch Skelly, so when he gets there, I'll dismount the dude. Otherwise, I got a squad moving in right here. Alright. Specialist squads as well. I got that auto turret set up right there. So naturally, these guys took too fucking long. So I'm gonna have them go up and recapture this point. And Chad will be used as an informant for the other parts of the, basically the listening post. He'll detail out what it is. And we're just gonna make it like the Mountain King style. Oh, damn! All these guys got oofed. I'm not playing around anymore.
What was that?
I believe that was the medic that was coming for us getting fucked. Because the distance just jumped.
In smoke marks Ascaz position.
I can still place demo on my body.
As can I, that's cool.
Seems like a bad idea.
I'm just
Only
gonna place
if
a
you-
satchel.
Okay, that fucker was sniped.
I'll just place an explosive.
Seriously, enough with the jokes.
Alright, I'm done.
Can you not? Thank you. If I could turn and find out who you are, I would slap the shit out of you.
Forces moving down the hill towards the white smoke. Copy, be advised.
Yeah, it's not my fault if ground command doesn't use you.
West by about 50 meters.
You know, I made this frickin' big-ass AO part of a big-ass campaign. You feel underutilized. Not really my fault to give you... my job to give you a tasking. You have to kinda...
NATO versus AAF.
Send.
Slight change of plan, we're sending squads in your way, same direction. Our alpha team got schwacked by a cap they drove past.
Copy that.
I stabilized already.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Then ask the...
heads up, I need a medic over here. Staff, we're about to bleed out.
I don't even see my bleed out timer.
Is how stabilized you?
I think it's about 5 minutes.
Low,
Hey,
low.
I need a medic. My medic.
Low,
right
low.
here. Medic right here. This is my medic first. Get this guy
No,
up first.
no.
Second guy, get this guy up next. This guy over here's get him up third. Huey, get up over here. Get this guy up.
Oh, I'm stuck.
One shot is
Place the med kit.
Don't stabilize.
Phew.
250 seconds left.
Sucking your dick.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm waiting on you to medic me.
Someone pick up the truck.
Sometimes it helps. Lower your gun.
Got him. You have to be on the same elevator.
Ow. That gun was completely turned around, and I walked right into it.
I don't know. But if you need to go, then go.
Turret disabled, so that'll be captured if they keep it alive.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, a lot of syndicate stuff.
Yep.
Yep, so captured.
Get knock command
Then
that
how
one's
would I
good.
delay you guys?
I don't know how Andrews ended up all the way over there, but oof. I hope this is firing at their NATO, Vic.
Hey, fine. Hey.
Yeah, so they're, I think, bringing an entire squad over. And these guys came in, recaptured this position. Alright, you have NATO stuff, so I can actually salvage you. Just run away. Excellent. So maybe I'll be able to pull them back, maybe not. Hey, Tin. So, I'm gonna put this on whisper as we go up. Upon inspection, that turret that was auto is NATO. You can either hide it from the AAF or tell them about it.
Yes. Yes, we're hiding it. I don't like that.
Something's up to our southwest that's being engaged. Whatever they're engaging is to our southwest.
Should we report in that all of the weapons in here are Russian and Syndicate, and there's a Syndicate flag as well?
Nope, not yet. Quick.
Okay.
Ground command knows about the weapons cache.
I got blocks to detonate.
See up here somewhere.
I'll see what he wants.
Scored into iceberg.
We got white smoke on the southwest of us.
JKLMNOPQR scored in.
Do they have any NATO? I need them.
Yeah, we have AF at the end.
Hi, this is a big crew. Skelly has messaged me saying that he needs a kick. He's stuck in his bird and can't get out.
That is an A firm. Wait one. That glitch. We haven't had that glitch in a very long time. We have a script that prevents that glitch from happening, so.
Thanks, bud.
Both ground commands, this is hi. Can I get a sit rep, please?
This is AAF. We've done all of our objectives. We've simply moved to NATO to make sure they can do their objectives.
Liaison, this is NATO ground. Be advised, we have discovered an AAF cache at the last objective. All objectives are complete.
Roger. Be advised, for the sake of time, to allow Wolf to prep at 6:30. We're going to go ahead and index here. Good job, everyone.
In which case, can it be noted I have gone back to demo the cache that I forgot to demo?
A firm, which cache where?
The one that Alpha ran into and got fucked.
A firm, based on how quickly a vehicle's heading back there, I'll say they were quickly able to demo it before enemies were able to take it back.
Already done.
Oh, yeah, they just... okay. Alright, so I need to now unlock this channel, go up here. Good up. We're gonna go ahead, pause our music. And start moving everybody. Moop. This is always the hardest part. I'll bring up TeamSpeak right now because everyone, you're trying to specifically.
I like how a lot of people are just like fucking joining the channel above.
That's where all the people are.
Well, hopefully the people who played the op come down here, and the people who don't, yeah, that would be kind of shitty on them to come down here.
Oh well.
Why is there so many people on today?
Because I actually dropped the video at 10 a.m. instead of late, like normal, so funny. Anyway, so from a lore perspective, you were able to rescue callsign Chad. NATO didn't blow up his bunny farm, which is great, so he'll help us. And yeah, so next week's operation will be a very large mountain base called the Listening Post. So we'll have a pretty in-depth brief on that. It's basically, I took a mountain, I scaled it, and then I used a bunch of buildings to kind of make a massive, like, Cold War era style base. So I hope you guys enjoy that next week. But continuing on, yeah, NATO were able to hide the turret before the AF got there. And the AF, they know about it, but they weren't able to find any evidence. And the NATO guys just said that they didn't find it. So, you know, nothing about that. So, yeah, the only concern I have, only thing I wrote down was, I spend hours making, these types of campaigns, storyboarding, listing things out of what I want to do, and then I, take a few hours every Friday to not only build the mission file, but then, deploy it and scale the AI so I know, I try to keep the frames good as best I can. My point being, I make sure that 60 players, or technically 59, can have fun on this scenario. It is up to ground command, if you're not doing anything for like 30 minutes, to ask, hey, can I do something else? Like if you're waiting around at base all day to reinsert and there's no one to reinsert, I get that. I get that it would be boring, but you don't have to call up and ask. You have to take initiative, because what am I supposed to do about it? I'm just the Zeus that only fixes technical issues and handles the enemy. Like, if I were to start making random stuff that isn't part of my campaign, I'm going to completely break the continuity of it. So, that's my 2 cents on that. But otherwise, things went pretty well. Yeah, trying to think of anything else, but I thought that all went pretty good. So, I'll switch it over to AAF Ground Command. Let's start with you.
Alright, so everybody in AS side did very well. Skelly, sorry for not using you more, but there wasn't really a option to very well. I don't really have anything else to say. Alpha, I'm sorry that you guys got stuck with Logi and doing a lot of the menial tasks, but I figured you had Outcast with you were gonna be fine doing all the menial stuff. And apart from that, everybody did very well.
I don't know if that's an insult towards me.
It's meaning that you're good at organizing, and I want you to be able to organize the bad, hard to organize stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alpha. Iceberg. What? Debrief. Do.
I didn't hear. Sorry, my microphone's or shit's screwing out. Alpha did good. We transported the vehicles to the fob, set that stuff up. We took a little contact at the beginning, pulled back to make sure the vehicles wouldn't die. Took out those contacts that were trying to flank the rest of the force, and then pushed back up. From there, we pushed to the town, moved up to the fob and all that. Secured all that shit, helped Bravo out with a little explosive issue. And then from there we pushed west, cleared out some crap, and then pushed into the town. Got a little shot up. Moved from there to our last objective. Found the HVD, or HVI, whatever. Made sure he didn't die. Then promptly we tried to move out from there to go and assist NATO with their stuff, and in doing so drove straight into an enemy camp and got fucked. From there we got unfucked and then moved off. Everyone in the squad did good. I have no critiques. Command did good as well. That's all I got.
Alright, Bravo.
Bravo helped the Gorgon with protecting from AT, I hope. In the beginning we did very well. We were close together, although it became apparent when we get up the hill that we sometimes were too close together after we took a rocket that literally killed the entire squad. After that we held our position for a while. There was good flow between the orders and stuff. Risen Kill, thank you for giving the orders that I was unable to give or forgot to give. We went in on after the little camp thing, we went into a enemy base ahead of the rest of the squads. We're a little bit overconfident. Took a big beating, but we were able to get ourselves back up. And I just want to say that I really enjoyed playing today with the Vic crew and my squad. No worry. Oh yeah, we visited NATO in the end, and we had fun. But that's about it.
Alright, Charlie?
Charlie did pretty good. most of my team listened. We did have a minor issue with looting, but I got that fixed before the op was over. We supported our elements the best we could. At one point, we had some conflicting orders that was getting Charlie, Lee, and me confused, but we sorted that out as well. Other than that, I did the best to keep my squad organized, and Back in Black helped me out a lot with that. But it was a good op. Ground command kept us active and busy. We rushed to try and help Alpha in the camp and ended up getting grenaded ourselves. I don't know if it was friendly or not, but watch your grenades and watch your PID, especially if we're assaulting the camp that has friendlies down in it.
To interject, that was a rocket to one of your guys' face.
Hey,
It was
That was
close.
like-
It was like the last firefight you guys would have, so I did get a little crazy. So sorry.
That's
sorry.
unfortunate.
Well, you didn't kill all of us, so we were able to pick ourselves up by our bootstraps and quote-unquote rescue Alpha Squad. Sadly, that made us a little bit late to the party when we all hooked up with NATO to see what they were hiding. But other than that, it was good op. Go for Delta.
Are we not going to go for NATO ground command first?
Yeah. Is there anything left for AAF to speak about?
Nah, not really. Everyone did good. Pissed that we didn't get to NATO in time, but whatever.
It's okay. How that op was made was you AAF you guys caught on to the two routes. So AAF would get the HVI, and if AAF was quicker than NATO, which it looked like they were gonna be for a bit, NATO would meet AAF at that turret, and that would be another plot point. But just barely, NATO was ahead. But anyway, NATO ground command, go ahead.
All right. Well, at the start of everything, we had some issues. That's for sure. Whether it be communication through Alpha, NATO Alpha, so Delta, and just organizing the convoy in general. After we got everything sorted out, though, it went really smoothly. I don't really have any serious critiques on anything that I saw. Tactics were good. People were moving into objectives, clearing them out. I barely had to do anything. I just told you, go clear that. You got it done. Air, well done on the few strikes that you did have. They were right on point. And artillery, I apologize that you weren't used pretty much at all, but with the type of mission that we were doing today, I didn't want to risk any collateral damage. I don't think I have anything beyond that. Go ahead, Delta.
So I was originally Delta squad lead, but I had a technical issue where I couldn't hear a bunch of people on TeamSpeak, and which just happened to include everybody in the command squad for some reason.
Yeah.
So the only people I ever heard on channel on any command net was Liru and McLean. Tried to fix it, couldn't fix it, so I gave so I literally just asked Nemesis to take over because I couldn't fix that issue. Then Nemesis became squad lead for Delta.
And that was the right thing to do. Good job.
Yeah, I don't have any particular things. As Tin said, we got our objectives and cleared them, so yeah. Yes, it's Bravo. Oh, Echo.
Well, for Echo, I thought everything was fine. Like Ground Command said, there was a bit of a hiccup in the beginning, but that got sorted out once we figured out it was a technical issue. Communication became much easier after that. As far as how my squad actually performed, I think everyone performed quite well, and everyone made a lot of decisions and were very independent, but at the same time worked well within the squad to support each other. So just have to say bravo on that. And besides that, I got nothing.
All right. Anything else from NATO?
Oh, sorry.
I was the air unit for the A164 wipeout. I do have to say I'm sorry for not being able to get the macers to work initially on my first run. I think they were being finicky, and you had to have the camera on the laser designation itself, so my apologies for that. No, the laser was being funky. Like, I couldn't lock onto it on myself at some angles. It was being weird. Okay. So I guess that makes me feel a lot better for having to eyeball the GVU that I had to drop too, so whatever. Yeah, it's not you. There was something funky going on.
I only got two things. Communications. So, like, at one point, I asked, like, where our squad was because it was split in half, and I got a cheeky reply of, use C-Tab to look where it is, you can find people in real time. Just fucking give your grid coordinates, because if your squad's split in half and we don't know where you are, it's not always something like, hey, I need to fucking open up my C-Tab, because you guys are still going to be moving. Take that as a fucking note of, like, hey, we're split apart. Why do we get split apart? Because I can look around and see 3 other people, and then I'm like, okay, it's just be 8 people. 3 + 1 = 4. Let's have a squad. Another thing on communication, we were told that the GBU strike was inbound, but then we were told to assault the compound, and we started moving towards the compound and had started assaulting it, when probably 2 minutes later we had a bomb that landed about 100 meters from our faces, so like, that needs to be pushed a lot more. And if you guys have a UAV operator, pump them for intel. Like, I think at one point I was walking away from ground command towards the final assault, and we were told that there was nothing in the form of infantry near the buildings that we're pushing to. And probably about a minute and a half later, all of a sudden there were squads right on top of our positions engaging us from our left flank, and then there were squads fucking engaging us from our north flank once we actually started pushing towards the first building of the compound. So UAV operator, I think, was complaining to NATO ground command that he was bored and didn't have anything to do.
No,
but
that was
reinsert.
sorry.
Whoever it was. Okay, so somebody said that it was the UAV operator. I was like, oh, okay, well,
No, when I looked, there wasn't
yeah,
anything
so
there. We rolled up on the main road in our hunter and suddenly got flanked.
The point is that you work that asset constantly, because that is the greatest source of information. Like, if we're walking up onto something and we don't know where it is, we're going to get into a bit of a clusterfuck. Luckily, I kind of poked Zope a little bit to help move that vehicle around a little bit, so we always had supporting assets for fire and cover as we maneuvered, because Alpha was off doing their thing, and we didn't really have any fire support unless they were right there behind us. The point is, like, if you don't know what you're fighting and you walk into it, it's going to be a bad situation.
Entirely fair.
That's all I got.
If I may?
Yep.
I just noticed something, like, right around the end. Is the Syndicate flag we saw at that little, weapon depot gonna mean anything in the upcoming ops?
It just meant that that's where they got the weapons from. It will mean something upcoming, but it's just kind of a foreshadow for people that know what it is. Anyway, on that note, guys, Sniper Wolf has its op in about 20 minutes. Op tray mod set with Kadal. We had a hotfix about a week ago that added Kadal to op tray, so make sure you load that in. And his ops, like I said, are probably some of the best we have here. So